Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of the TV Tray Sessions here at Guitar Talk with Todd at Todd Beebe Music. Thank you all for checking in and joining me today. We have another awesome piece of music memorabilia. This is something I'm real proud to have in my collection that I got through some loyal autograph collectors from years back. This is the great Freddie King and his band signatures on here. So we've got Freddie right here in the center, and it's interesting. Sometimes you'll see Freddie spelled Freddy, and Freddie, I've seen numerous autographs of his, and he did prefer the Freddie signing, so I always spell his name that way as well when I see it, but you will see on various albums and stuff that it does come up as Freddy once in a while, so it's interesting to know that that's how he did prefer it. You can always tell Freddie's signature, it had a little bit of a slant to it on the F, and then the K in the King was always very prominent, and then his G kind of hooked back. That is a 100% authentic Freddie King signature. I'm going to throw some other ones up here so you can kind of see the way Freddie would always sign his name. And like I said, the Reddie would always kind of be crammed together, and the R just went up and rocked back down. And then, like I said, his F was real interesting, how he kind of curved it back with the line right there, as well as the K was very prominent, like we said. And then the I went up and hooked over and kind of rolled off into the ING with the curve on the bottom of the G. So if you look up Freddie King's signature, like I said, I'm going to throw a few other examples up here. Very interesting stuff. We've also got Freddie's band on here. So at the top, we have Charlie Robinson, and he's listed drums, obviously playing drums for Freddie on this particular show where this autograph was received at. Benny Turner, that is Freddie's brother, actually. Benny played with Freddie for years, and he just interestingly put Benny here, and then he put bass. So I'm assuming whoever got these signatures originally, which was not me, but whoever did get this, Freddie passed away in 1976, so there was no way I would have been able to get those. I certainly would have loved to have seen him. Oh man, I love Freddie King, so that would have been fantastic. But unfortunately, it was not me who got these signatures. But like I said, the person that did probably asked them to list what they played. Over here on the left, it looks like we have Louis Stevens, who signed right here. God Bless You. Butch Bonner is also listed on underneath Freddie's autograph, and then we have Deacon Jones on the bottom, and then the Best Wishes was written by Freddie as well. You can just kind of see some, interesting things there when you're looking at signatures, especially trying to authenticate them, how like the E's sort of come up, and it's the same thing here as on Best. And then even just the way he would like dot his I's, the dot would always be way up high or quite a bit higher than the stem. It just interesting stuff. It's stuff you don't really take the time to observe or even think about sometimes until you're looking at signatures like that. But Freddie, huge hero of mine, one of the three kings of the Trinity there, Beebe, Albert, and Freddie. We love them all on this show. They've all been hugely influential to me and all of us. We owe them a huge debt. Freddie King obviously had some great hits that crossed over to the mainstream, probably more than any other artist you can think of. I'm going to have to say probably even more at that time during the 1960s than Albert or Beebe did. I mean, Beebe had a huge crossover with The Thrill Is Gone as the years went on there, but overall to have like Hideaway, Have You Ever Loved a Woman, all those songs like that, and those instrumental tunes like The Stumble and whatnot that Eric Clapton and Peter Green and various guitarists went on to cover in John Mayall's Blues Breakers and other groups. That was just a huge thing. And so Freddie, really, when you stop and analyze it, probably had more of a crossover appeal to rock and pop audiences and even like country more than Albert and Beebe did. But now this is being recorded in 2025. You know, Freddie probably not as big of a household name as somebody like Beebe King. He went on to just be known worldwide. But make no mistake, Freddie is right there, as is Albert. All three of those guys so different and just so effective. All of their styles. Albert was way more into the bending and that type of a thing. BB was more into vibrato and kind of moved around a little bit more than Albert did, probably. And I always looked at Freddie as being like a combo of those two. He sort of had the bending thing going on and the vibrato. He's kind of like a combination of Albert and BB to me. What do you guys think? Comment on your thoughts on any of the Kings. That's just a great thing to have. Like I said, I idolized Freddie for years and years, and I got this from some collectors that passed it on to me, and I'm very grateful for them for doing that years ago, because they heard how much I loved Freddie, and they hooked me up with that. And it was actually at a show they had seen, and got the autographs, and it was the real deal thing. And this is just a picture here to go along with the autograph. Nothing really special about this. It was taken out of a book. I just happen to have this laying around. Freddie there with his Gibson guitar, played on a lot of things, especially in the 70s and in his later years. Just great stuff here. Like I said, comment below, you guys. Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out our video we recently posted all about Freddie King Sings, his classic album with all those tunes on there. That's the audio version of an article I had published a few years back now, all about Freddie King. That came out in print and online, and this is the audio edition where you can listen to it and look at some great photos of Freddie while it's going. Have you got any Freddie King autographs or anybody else that you're real proud of having? Did you see Freddie King? Like I said, I never did. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1976. But boy, did he leave us with a huge legacy and some great music that we will never forget. Just great stuff. Like I said, The Stumble, Hideaway, those great classic instrumentals. And then we also had some great straight up blues tunes like Tore Down, Have You Ever Loved a Woman? I mean, just classic blues stuff that gets played to this day. Every place you could think of as we are looking at this video right now, and as you're watching it, you can bet that out there in the blues clubs, there's just tons of Freddie King tunes being played around the world, and that's definitely the sure sign of a legacy that was left behind by a great artist, and that was Freddie King. So hope y'all enjoyed that. Just wanted to share that today. Like I said, please comment below anything about Freddie, Albert, BB, collecting autographs, anything we talked about here today on the show. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Help me out. You know I appreciate it. And thank you to each and every one of you who are already on board with me. Find me at Todd Beebe Music on Facebook. And we will see you all again. Stay safe and love your dogs. Take care.